Right now, in our universe, there are planets that look just like Earth, with oceans, with atmospheres, with temperatures cool enough for water to flow. Some of them are so similar to our planet that scientists call them Earth's twins. We've found them, we've measured them, and one of them may be the most Earth-like world we will ever discover. For thousands of years, humans wondered if Earth was unique, if we were alone in the universe, if our planet was the only one of its kind. Today, we know the answer. Earth is not unique. In the past 30 years, astronomers have discovered over 5,500 exoplanets, worlds beyond our solar system, and some of them are shockingly similar to our own. Today, we're going to explore the 10 most Earth-like planets ever discovered. Planets where the conditions for life could exist. Planets that show us we live in a universe full of possibilities. Let's begin. Number 10. Wolf 1061c. Located just 14 light-years from Earth, it is one of the closest potentially habitable planets we know of. Wolf 1061c is about 4 times the mass of Earth, a super-Earth, and it sits in the habitable zone of its star, the region where liquid water could exist. Its star is a red dwarf, smaller and cooler than our Sun, but Wolf 1061c orbits very close to it. 1 year on this planet lasts only 18 Earth days. If you stood on its surface, the sky would glow with a deep red color, and if water exists there, it would be flowing right now. Number 9. Gliese 581g. 20 light-years from Earth. When scientists first detected it in 2010, it sparked global excitement. Gliese 581g was the first exoplanet ever found, directly in the middle of its star's habitable zone. Some scientists believe its surface could have stable liquid water. But here's something incredible. Gliese 581g is tidally locked. One side always faces its star, bathed in eternal sunlight. The other side lives in eternal darkness. And in the narrow strip between, where day meets night, the temperature would be perfect for life. A planet of permanent twilight. Number 8. Kepler 186f. 500 light-years from Earth. When NASA announced its discovery in 2014, they called it a historic moment. Kepler 186f was the first Earth-sized planet ever found in the habitable zone of another star. Almost exactly the same diameter as our planet. But there's a catch. It orbits a red dwarf star, so the light reaching its surface would be much dimmer than ours. Plants on Kepler 186f, if they exist, would not be green. They would be red or even black to absorb the dim red light. An entire ecosystem painted in colors we cannot imagine. A world that looks like Earth, but feels like another reality. Number 7. Kepler 22b. 620 light-years from Earth. This was one of the first exoplanets confirmed to be inside the habitable zone of a Sun-like star. Kepler 22b is about 2.4 times the size of Earth. A super-Earth orbiting a star almost identical to our Sun. Its year is 290 Earth days long, surprisingly close to ours. If Kepler 22b has an atmosphere, its surface temperature could be a comfortable 22 degrees Celsius, about the same as a spring day on Earth. Scientists believe much of its surface could be covered in ocean. A massive water world, orbiting a star that looks like our own. Number 6. Teegarden b. Only 12 light-years away. One of the most Earth-like planets ever discovered. Its Earth Similarity Index is 0.95, the highest of any known exoplanet. That means it is 95% similar to Earth in mass, size, and temperature. Teegarden b orbits an ancient red dwarf star, over 8 billion years old, almost twice the age of our own solar system. If life ever took hold there, it has had billions of years more to develop than life on Earth. Imagine that. A planet older than ours, Earth-like, and right next door, just 12 light years from where you're sitting. Number 5. LHS 1140b. 40 light years from Earth. What makes LHS 1140b special isn't just its location, it's its composition. This planet is dense, rocky, with a strong gravity that could hold on to an atmosphere. And in 2024, scientists detected signs of water vapor in its environment. It orbits a small, calm red dwarf. Unlike many other red dwarfs, this one is quiet. No violent solar flares, no intense radiation bursts. If any planet around a red dwarf could support life, LHS 1140b might be the one. A peaceful world, with water in a peaceful system. We are watching it closely. Number 4. K2-18b. 124 light years from Earth, and it may be the most exciting exoplanet we have ever found. Because in 2019, the Hubble Space Telescope detected something in its atmosphere. Water vapor. The first confirmed water vapor on a habitable zone exoplanet in history. K2-18b is a super-Earth, about 8 times more massive than our planet. But its atmosphere is what makes it special. It is thick, rich in hydrogen, and full of water. In 2023, the James Webb Space Telescope detected even more. Methane, carbon dioxide, and possibly a chemical called dimethyl sulfide. On Earth, dimethyl sulfide is produced almost entirely by living organisms. On K2-18b, we don't know what's producing it, but we are about to find out. Number 3. The TRAPPIST-1 system. 40 light years from Earth. In 2017, NASA made one of the most stunning discoveries in modern astronomy. A single small red dwarf star, with 7 Earth-sized planets orbiting it. 7. All of them rocky, all of them similar in size to our planet, and 3 of them, TRAPPIST-1d, E, and F, sit in the star's habitable zone. 3 potentially habitable worlds in one solar system. If you stood on the surface of one TRAPPIST planet, you could see the others as visible disks in the sky. Larger than the moon looks to us, glowing, floating overhead. A solar system of Earths. We may never see anything like it again. Number 2. Proxima Centauri b. 4.2 light years from Earth. The closest exoplanet we will ever find. Proxima Centauri b orbits Proxima Centauri, the nearest star to our Sun, and it sits inside the habitable zone. It is about 17% more massive than Earth, likely rocky, probably with a solid surface. If we ever sent a spacecraft to another star, this is where we would send it. It's still incredibly far. With current technology, it would take us 78,000 years to reach. But there are plans being discussed to send tiny probes at near light speed. If those plans succeed, we could see this planet up close, within our lifetimes. A world, like ours, just over 4 light years away. The next step for humanity. And number 1, Kepler 452b, 1,400 light years from Earth. When NASA announced its discovery in 2015, they gave it a special nickname, Earth's cousin. Because of everything we know about it, It is the most Earth-like world ever found. Kepler 452b orbits a star almost identical to our Sun. Same size, same temperature, same color. And it sits in the habitable zone. Its year is 385 Earth days long, almost exactly the same as ours. It is about 60% larger than Earth, slightly heavier, slightly warmer. But here's what's incredible. Kepler 452b is older than our planet by 1.5 billion years. If life formed there the way it did on Earth, it has had over 1 billion years more to evolve, to grow, to build, to watch the stars and wonder if anyone else is out there, just like we do. For most of human history, we thought we were alone. A single planet, a single experiment, a single chance. We were wrong. The universe is filled with worlds, some of them old, some of them young, some of them strikingly similar to our own. Whether life exists on any of them, we still don't know, but the possibilities are everywhere. Each new discovery reminds us how vast and how generous our universe truly is. If you enjoyed this journey, subscribe for more. Next time, we explore the most beautiful objects ever photographed in space. See you there.